You've got all these little skinny tree branches poking in your face now when you try to squash past. Pain in the ass. Right. I keep snapping them off for other people when they're coming along. Whoa, you bugger, a whole lot moved there. That tree's rotten. You can see where people have ducked underneath the tree here. like a rabbit through a rabbit warren. Well, I'm doing well so far. Better not say too much too quick though. I've got to get back past this bloody big square boulder again now. That's a friggin' nightmare. But it's easier going back the way because I've got things to hold on with my right hand. So I just literally sit on it and put my foot down on the other side. Right, get out of this rock. And down to the first step. And drop down on the shale at the bottom. That's it. The sun shining through the tree canopies make it lovely. Nice and picturesque looking along the stream, downstream. So we've had enough rain to make the waterfall nice enough to video, but not enough to make it in full speed where it was when I videoed it in March. That was fantastic, that. Best footage I've got so far. I can't remember if it was March 2018 or 19. Right, is this where I'll have to sit on the rock again and flick my legs over? This is where I'll probably get my boots stuck in underneath the rock and I'll have a... Oh man. I'm shaking like hell because I'm up a height now. I'm out my safety zone, so starting to panic a bit now in case I slip on this sloping rock that I'm on. Whoa! Shit, man. That's what I'm slipping now. Oh man. Whoa! That's it. Down I went. So that's me right sleeve of my jacket absolutely caked in mud. Shit. Just gotta wait till it dries and stick it in the washing machine. I step on that flat rock, get a hold of these tree roots and step along. So the backside of me is wet, where I sat on the rock and slid down. My right sleeve is absolutely caked in mud, black. Right, scramble back up here and get round past this fallen tree. So like I say, it's much easier for me when I go back the way because I'm right-handed and I can use my right hand and arm, but coming the other way, it's harder. That's where it comes in handy having your gloves on as well, because there's all the mud on my jacket, look, pretty drenched, thick with mud. All fun and games. Right, getting along there now, doing well. So far so good. Right, I'm on a bit of a flat now, so I'll just pan back round now and show you where I've just come from. I kind of get over the amount of trees that's fallen over in the beck now. As they rot, they'll all sort of like drop into the water and they'll cause a bit of a dam. Right, it's our soft, deep, gooey mud here. Just this bit of the path. Getting up round past this tree. Oh man. Right, up and around this next tree. What I'll do is when I get back to the car, I've got this old rag, bit of an old t-shirt that was cut up in the car, so I'll wipe me sleeve of my jacket, get as much of the mud off as possible for when I get back in the car. Right. With all the leaves and all down on the pathway, you can see where it's going to be slippery to put your foot down. Kind of see the muddy bits. Right, so back along to the bottom of that tree and go around it, then start climbing over all the bits of trees on the pathway. The obstacle course, I call it. You know, I'm slipping downhill there now. Heading down to the bottom of this tree. I snap this branch off here. That's it. I've just watched a video by Fell Wanderer. He hasn't been out for a long time, where he's back out in Harwood Forest with his son Christopher, and he's walking through the trees, and he said you've got to watch what you're doing, because it's thin branches. You just walk straight and poke your bloody eye out and lose your eye. So that's why I snap all these bits of branches off as well as I'm going along, just to make sure that doesn't happen to anybody else. So anything that's eye height, for my height anyway, I tend to snap them off and let them hang down, dangle down, so they don't poke people's eyes out as you just walk along. Because if you take your eye off them just a second to look at some scenery, and then you turn around and you walk right into a skinny branch and poke your bloody eye. Right. So I hope you've enjoyed that walk to Millgill Force Waterfall and Whitfield Waterfall. They call it Whitfield Gill. Because the first one's Millgill and Whitfield Gill. Right, let's just step over these trees, and that's where all that mushroom looking fungi is on this bit dead tree here. Oh, stop dangling about my camera. Right, so back to pretty much flat paths again for a little while anyway, before I start having to balance that on a thin plank again, go through all that mushy mud to get back up the hill past that tree roots. Right. So all these whitewater rapids coming down here as well when it's been pissing down the rain, because it's getting forced down on this bend just there. They're pretty powerful, and there's a drop down into a pool just there. So it's all quite nice to film after heavy rains, because look at those big boulders down there. The water just gets forced through them, creating fast moving rapids. And this area here, if it wasn't so muddy, it would be a nice place to have a camp. You use that big boulder flat rock as your table, and just find a dry spot out this mushy mud to the left there. Right, back up through the fun and games to get past that fallen tree, past the roots. Right, so this jacket will have to go in for a wash when I get home, and the back of my trousers where I can feel they're wet because they're cold against my skin. We have sat on that rock to flick my legs over. Right, up the hill here. So as you can see, it's all soft mud. So once again, you've got to be careful. But luckily, the amount of leaves and all that digging into mud, it creates like a stop for you to put your boot into, so you don't slide. Well, you can see all the water in the path just here under this tree. That's why you've got people going up there and past this bit here. I see if I can get up here as well, just to miss that one section out there. It's about 20 foot of just pure mud and water. Right, and this will bring us back down onto the skinny plank where you've got to have a balancing act. Just there, look. And then all those bits of wood branches, try and make it easier to walk across the mud. Oh, right. Right, same again. Just slide my foot sideways, bit by bit, because this plank moves. It twists when you walk along it. Right, step on that bit there. Right, this is the fun and games where it's all deep mud. There's a short bit of plank here that helps you. Then you can go along it and grab this tree, just to make it a little bit easier. Right. Once you get a hold of something, it's easy for it to walk along. Right, I should be able to step up here and do this bit now, leaning over at the right. Get my foot on those rocks there. And this one. That's it. Right, I can stand up again now. Get up, just step up where the roots are. And there you have it. Successfully done with just one slip on my ass, well, on my elbow. On that sloping rock. I knew just looking at it, it was going to create problems for me. I know what's going to be hard for me for my condition with my balance issues and not having enough strength in my right arm and my hand. Can't use my left hand or my left arm, otherwise it would be much easier for me to go along there. But no mind, I've done it. It's been a lovely pleasant drive out here to come to ASKRIGG in Yorkshire, Dales. and I'm back to this dead tree where it looks like it's been hit by lightning. And that's when you're coming along and you see that, you know the path's going to go down the right to go to Whitfield Force Waterfall. Right, so I've just got to make my way all the way back now towards the church at ASKRIGG. Very small barn that you squeeze past. There's one here and one just next door to it. Right. I hate it when my camera swings backwards and forwards because it bounces off me knuckles. And I end up pressing the button for to lift the flash up by accident, and if I catch that on a wall or something, I'll just rip it off, so I've got to be very careful. I mean, most of the time it's a hindrance, but I like to bring my camera to take some shots of what I'm looking at to enhance it, because it's 20.3 megapixel in the photograph. So what I'm looking at and pointing out on my video, I take a picture of it, so when you put it, insert it into the video, so you can actually see perfectly where I'm looking at and pointing out. I've been doing that for a long time. It works for me. Right, so I get back to the car, turn the engine over, turn off my GoPro 8 in the time-lapse mode. It's videoing that at the moment. Let the DigiPower charge up a little bit, then I'll go in the boot and get a fresh fully charged battery out, change it out with the one that's in there, and then start recording video and the drive out of the ASKRIGG and going back out towards home. So the way I came here, I came along the A1 from White Pool roundabout. I continued along the A1 until I got to junction 52. Then I took the 6136 off along past Catterick Army Base. Then I got to Range Road, then onto Borden Moor Road, A6180. Then I just continued right along, came down through Redmire, and just kept on following the road until I came along to ASKRIGG. Then parked up the church as usual. Oh, yeah, whoa. When I'm walking along on the flat, I can keep a hold of my camera so it's not swinging about like a pendulum or bashing off my bloody knuckles. But when I've got to like go up hills, when it's dangling around my neck and swinging backwards and forwards, it's annoying. And if you put one of these bags that you can put around your waist or something, it just means that if you see something that you want to take a shot of straight away, like a bird, by the time you get the camera out, it's no good. But when it's hanging around my neck, it's just there straight away to pick up and take a shot of something before it flies off or moves away, like deer and birds in trees. You've got to have your camera available there and then, otherwise you're wasting your time. That's why I do what I do. But I've just got to have the patience to put up with my camera dangling around at times. It tests me patience, I must admit. But I've been doing it long enough now, I'm just used to it. With turning me computer on from upstairs, because my main machine is in my local PC shop for to get a swap over. I'm looking through my PC that I've just switched on, and I haven't been on like maybe 2 years, and I'm looking through my hard drives and coming across loads of videos and photographs I took at different places, like 2016, 2017, that I never thought I had, and I've started to put them up on my YouTube channel again now, because it's all nice memories when I had the dog and different places I've gone to. Right, so back down the bottom here and step across the brook, and then start going back through all the turnstile spring loaded gates. Right, easily downhill here. It's all tree roots as usual. Oh man. And getting across to this left hand side, it's a bit easier, less step downs, and the path's a little bit flatter until you get to this bit here where it's all slippy mud again as usual, and step downs and boulders, where this trees lying down here. There's rotten, it's been there for ages, it's just rotten.